And see, one thing that hurt you is that when you knew they was closing everything down, then you should have just went to the court clerk who was up there at the desk. Hey, look here, I've been here. I was summoned. The day's supposed to be my day, court day. Hey, you need to give me something right and stating that, hey, you know, that y'all close this, my case is discharged or something, because I've been here all day. You know, so in other words, if you just let them just do what they want to do, you know, yes, that's what I was surprised they didn't put a warrant out for your arrest.
They did. I got arrested and put in jail. I was in jail all last night for 12 hours because of the warrant for arrest for failure to appear.
And see, that's what happened because it went right on the docket as you failed to show, because no one had a record of it. You didn't see that they had a record of it, you know. And in other words, it's just, let's make an example. If I know I got to go to court tomorrow, and I go there and no one hear my case, and I know I'm supposed to be there, so I go there. It's not even on the docket. They don't address it. I'm going to that court clerk. I'm showing them my information. Look, I'm supposed to be on this case today. Here's my docket showing I'm supposed to be here. Y'all didn't call my case. I need you to stamp this and everything. This case is discharged, or take it to the judge to do something with it, because I'm here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least Larry finally came up with a decent answer. I couldn't believe that this guy doesn't have that simple common sense to say, hey, you know, I know all these courthouses have video cameras. I know it'll clearly indicate that I came in at 8:33 a.m. I guarantee. I went through a metal detector. I guarantee somebody at the front gate remembers me being here. I guarantee there's a videotape of every single person who walks through this metal detector on file somewhere. And I guarantee there's something for me leaving. So, but like Larry said, that's all you had to do at the end of the day before you left. What, you just get up and go home? It's just like, oh, it's 5 o'clock, I'm going home. What do you do, just get up and go home?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to do.
Why didn't you wait until you were thrown out of the building?
Okay.
Did some security guard guy say, hey, get the hell out of the building?
And they all would have remembered you as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
they did that to me. They did that to me and the mother of my children one time in court. They didn't call us. We sat there and threw us out of the building. And I said, oh, no. We're going to walk to this courtroom. I'm summoned to appear here in room 201. You are going to walk to this courtroom with me. He says, I'm telling you, there's nobody left in the building. Nobody left. You are going to walk to that room with me. It was pitch black. And when I have to use you as a witness, I'm going to call you as a witness that at 5:34 p.m., we walked to that room, and that room was empty. And I sat out in this lobby all day from 8 o'clock in the morning. He said, that won't be, necessary. I said, oh, you want to bet? I said, you're going to walk to that courtroom or I'm going to walk to that courtroom. And I'm going to prove that courtroom is closed or the building is empty or I'm walking in there.
Right.
It's like I'm not going anywhere. Because you want to throw me out, me and the wife, the mother of my children out of the building. It's like, no, we ain't going nowhere. We're summoned to appear here. You get paid to be here. I'm summoned to be here. I'm staying here until I'm summoned to come forth into the courtroom right now. And he's like, I'm telling you, he says, I said, how do I know the judge ain't going to come back at 6 o'clock? How do I know?
Right.
I said, I'm not going to hold myself liable. No, I'm here today. I'm going to stay here today. Like it ain't midnight. I ain't going nowhere.
And that's the beauty of CCTV footage. It's not just there for you to be picked on. It's also there to save you as well. It's there for proof. You can say, well, go back and look on this old CCTV footage.
All right, so where do I go from here now? I'm going to have to, I need to file a claim against Randy, who is the one who gave me the criminal contempt charge that is their case. And he is trespassed. I don't know how to write the claim. Is there any way I can donate to have Karl help me with this situation?
Yeah, on the website, Broadmine one or Uncommon Law.
Broadmine.org. Do I need to put any specific information for him to help me, or?
Yeah, I mean, send him an email.
Yeah, just put myself up. Hey, you guys should be able to help him with this one. Bill, Larry definitely got this one. I mean,
I live in North Carolina. Is anybody in that I could talk to, or anybody that can help me? I can talk to. Phone number to help me. I mean, I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm not a novice at this, but I'm not on Carl's level. I understand about I'm a man. In common law, but like I said, I've never filed a claim before. Something I've never done. When you don't do something the first time, you're always nervous about making a mistake and not doing it right and not doing it properly.
Okay, let me ask you this: what makes you think you need to file a claim against the judge?
Because he unlawfully detained me because I didn't harm him as a man. I didn't cause a wrong to him. And he harmed me.
But it was the policeman that detained you, right?
What was that, Pally?
It was the policeman that detained you, wasn't the judge, though, right?
Well, the first time the judge, that's what the criminal contempt of court was when they called their case. I came up to the bar, and I stopped, and I was going to ask him a question. And he just yelled at me, come forward. And I went to ask him a question again, and then he immediately said, you're in contempt of court. They rushed me, took me down to the jail, and then they gave me this saying that, well, here you have a court date. You have to come back for this criminal contempt of court charge. And this is all about is the criminal contempt of court.
Okay, let me say this, because I heard you say you know about the man stuff and all that, and what I'm hearing you say one thing, and like I said, being a man is a lifestyle.
Hang a second, Larry. Why didn't anybody jump this guy's shit and say to this guy, hey, what's the question you asked the judge twice that held you in contempt? Did you tell him, hey, Judge, are you fucking my old lady? I mean, did you ask him what the question was that held him in contempt? What was the question that held you in contempt?
I asked him if before entering this bar, am I entering in, I was trying to ask him, I didn't get it all out because I was going to ask him, if by passing this bar, am I entering into their jurisdiction?
You're always in their jurisdiction.
Well, yeah, he said that was
you're in the public. You're in the. What does jurisdiction mean?
Whether or not they have the right to hear your case or not.
No, control.
So control, yes.
You're in the public, man. That's part of their domestic authority. They have the right to control you, just like when you walk into my house. I got the right to control you. Are you under my jurisdiction when you're in my house? You better believe it. Are you under their jurisdiction when you cross your threshold and enter into the real world, enter into the street? You better believe it. That's a ridiculous question. Of course you're in their jurisdiction. Are you in your house? No. Well, then that's pretty self-evident then, ain't it?
Right.
It's not your freaking house. But did you claim it to be your house? Did you claim it, say, hey, this is a public courthouse. I'm the public. This is my public courthouse. You're my public servants. This is my court. This is my house. No, you didn't do that. You just come up with this silly nonsense, and it's like, you know what, I ain't got time for this shit today. It's like, you want to pull this shit you watch on YouTube videos, you want to pull this shit, you better think about what you're doing before you come back in here with this YouTube video bullshit. I don't blame the judge holding you in contempt, not a bit. You don't know the rules of the game, then don't play it. It's like you're walking into a basketball arena, a basketball court, a tennis court, and you're just walking out of the field. It's like, hey, buddy, do you know what you're doing here? No, but I'm just going to walk over here and pick up this ball. Oh, really? You belong back over there somewhere. You belong over here. What are you doing? There's some reason why you didn't put this in writing way before you walked there, before you walked into that courthouse. Is there some reason why you didn't put it in writing and give them all fair warning and notice of who you are and what you expect when you walk into that building? Is there some reason why you just thought you were so smart you were going to wing it?
Because I was uneducated at the time.
Lazy,
lazy.
But you're lazy.
Well, I didn't fully understand.
You're too lazy to put it in writing. If you heard my show,
I didn't do it correctly into the court.
If you've heard my show before, the moment that you get a citation, a ticket, a summons, anything, you immediately write a fair warning to the other side. You immediately write a letter. You immediately give them a notice on who and what they are dealing with. You don't wait till the day of the trial and think, oh, well, I'm just going to crash this little party, this little game here, and I'm just going to do what I want to do. And they're just all going to bow down and kiss my ass. They're going to be like, dude, you know the rules. Send us a fair warning. Give us a notice. Make a claim. Come in as a man.
Okay.
It's that simple. Yeah, it's that simple. It's just sloppy and lazy. That's all it is. You watch a YouTube video, these guys say, hey, you know what, walk in the court and say, hey, am I entering into your jurisdiction? You don't know what the freaking word jurisdiction means.
Yeah, I mean, that was back before I had found you just after this had happened, and that's why I'm trying to go back and correct my mistakes.
That's why I just loved it. I love trying to listen to Bali answer this. It's ridiculous because Bali should have said, hey, you know what, dude? You have no effing clue what you're doing. You need to go back and listen to Carl's stuff from way back when, because there's no freaking way in the world you can ever listen to any of his shows.
Oh, that's what I was finna tell him. That's what I was just finna tell him.
Oh, I knew Larry's got it. I didn't say you didn't got it. Larry said Bali, man. I couldn't believe Bali's actually answering this guy.
Bally was finna go to sleep, man. You know Bally over that time.
I'm
just trying to help Bali out in the future. When you get somebody who has no effing clue, just tell them to go watch the videos. Don't waste our time. You know, just tell them to go back. You know, say, hey, have you ever bought any of the videos? No. Have you ever made a donation? No. Have you ever watched and listened to any of these shows? No. Well, then, you know what? I'd recommend you start at the beginning. And then come back. I have like
30 of your old shows that I've downloaded. I've been listening to them, and I've learned a tremendous amount since then. You know, I made a mistake then. Now I've got more knowledge of what's going on now. Okay, but
well, like I said, it's not so much I'm worried about helping you. I'm trying to help Bali handle phone calls from now on. Like when people like you, it's like, Bali, when you see somebody being evasive about, well, I asked the judge a question, and then he said, da-da-da-da-da. And then I asked the judge again, and then da-da-da, I sound like contempt of court. Okay, what's the effing question? Did you ask the judge that really pissed him off? You know, how did you get your ass behind bars, man? What did you do? And then when you hear him say this stuff, then you say, dude, obviously, you know, you have no idea what you're doing. Obviously, you've never listened to this show. Obviously, you have no clue. And should you be held in contempt of court? Absolutely. Should you turn around now and sue the judge? Hell no.
No.
Why? Because you're slack and lazy? Because you don't know what you're doing? Okay, maybe you've been the world's greatest architect or the best baker, the butcher, or the candlestick maker in your town, but you have no effing clue how to act in public, and you have no clue how to act when you go into a courthouse. It's not the judge's fault. He's got nothing but himself to blame. If he wants to blame somebody, go blame his mommy and daddy, go kick his mom and dad in the ass. But other than that, he's got nobody to blame. He certainly ain't, the judge ain't got nothing to be remorseful for. The judge was like, man, I ain't got time for this. Oh, this guy watched a YouTube video. Oh, another free man. Yay, yippee, hooray. Another tree hugger. Yay. Get him out of here.
So what is my recourse from here?
What's great about that, you should give the judge you should send him some, like Bali says, some candies or something. Like, say, thank you. Thank you for kicking me in the ass. Because you know what, Judge? Whatever the judge said, hey, sir, you know what? You're absolutely right. What are we doing to you? We got absolutely no jurisdiction control over you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. You would never have listened to any of my shows then. You would have never learned how to do anything about law. You would have just said, oh, wow, that was cool. I just have to keep walking in the courtroom all the time and say, hey, you got no jurisdiction over me. I ain't doing it. I'm going home. And said, oh, the judge says, okay, that's right. That's fine. That's lovely. Go home. Everybody in the courthouse, go home. That's right. Society, just do whatever you want. That's right. We're not here to help control the society, the masses. That's right. What the hell am I thinking?